Hey guys, what's up? It's Raven. Halloween is coming up super soon and I'm sure some of you guys still need some costume ideas. So I wanted to put together this video showing you guys a bunch of costumes that I've done over the years. Some solo costumes, some mommy and me costumes, good for babies, toddlers, little girls, DIY, easy, just a mix of things. So if you need some costume ideas, just keep on watching. Starting off by throwing it all the way back to 2015 before Ziya was even born. This was actually a store-bought ninja costume from Fashion Nova, but I feel like you could easily DIY this. All you need is a black top, black leggings, or a black bodysuit, red fabric, red ribbon. Boom, you got a ninja costume. And for the mask, I'm sure you probably have a mask left over from COVID times, so you could just use that. Then I also had another store-bought skeleton costume, also from Fashion Nova. This was like a skeleton printed bodysuit. These are everywhere these days. You can get them on Amazon, Amazon Prime. I'll also have a bunch of stuff linked in the description box below for you guys from my Amazon storefront. Some easy stuff that you can order on Amazon Prime. Get it in 2 days if you need a last-minute Halloween costume. And then for this, it's just all about the hair and the makeup. So I did some spooky skeleton makeup and I wore a gray wig. And then I did a poison ivy look this year as well. So again, the actual outfit was, I believe, also from Fashion Nova, but this one is all about like the makeup, the hair, you know, getting the fake leaves and gluing that on. Definitely you could get that from Dollar Tree. Cut the leaves apart, stick it to your face with eyelash glue, do green makeup, red hair, and then do a green outfit. Whether you're ordering it, like I said, you could probably get the outfit from Amazon. You could DIY the outfit. You could just wear green clothing from your closet. But this is a classic look, and what really pulls it together is the leaves. Then also in 2015, I did another video. Some of you guys may remember this Halloween costume video because this was actually my pregnancy announcement. I did a bunch of costumes that all had to do with being a mom. And at the end of the video, I told you guys that I was pregnant with Ziya. So the first one was a mummy, mummy, get it? This was put together by just wearing white clothes and literally wrapping toilet paper around myself. And you know, you could do the hair and makeup to make it look, you know, like a mummy, but that one is super easy. Then I did the cool mom from Mean Girls. So pink outfit, furry vest, gaudy flashy jewelry, blonde wig, you know, do the makeup with the pink lip gloss. This is up to your interpretation. In the actual movie Mean Girls, she was wearing like a pink sweatsuit, like tracksuit, kind of like a Juicy Couture type of look. I didn't have that, so I kind of just pulled this together, but it gives the same feeling, you know what I mean? Like suburban mom.
So you guys, what is the 411? What is up? What is the hot gossip? What have you girls been up to? You girls keep me young. Oh, I love you so much. You guys need anything? Some snacks? Condoms? Let me know. Love ya.
And the last costume from this mommy-related Halloween costume pregnancy announcement video was Kim Kardashian, pregnant Kim Kardashian, because this was back when she was original. I guess this was when she was pregnant with Northwest. So I just put together a Kim Kardashian type of outfit with the long black straight hair. And of course, I just stuffed my belly with whatever, a pillow. This costume wouldn't really make sense in 2022 because pregnant Kim Kardashian is old news. But if you are currently pregnant with a belly, you could dress up as your favorite pregnant celebrity, like somebody who is currently or recently pregnant. It's a way to kind of like tie your actual pregnancy into your Halloween costume. So if there's a celebrity or someone out there that you could dress up as the pregnant version of them because they are also currently pregnant, you know what I mean, then this could work.
If you know how I feel, why would you say that?
Moving on to the next year, which was 2016, which was Ziya's first Halloween. I did my first mommy and me costume, which was the Starbucks logo and a little baby caramel frappuccino. This was a DIY, so I made everything myself. I did a whole separate video on how to make this costume, so I can link that down below for you guys. I will have all these separate videos linked down below for you guys, so you can go and watch the tutorials and get the full rundown. But this was actually pretty simple. There was like some sewing involved, so it's not like the fastest DIY, but you could also simplify it if you wanted to. It's super, super cute, and I love the mommy and me aspect. Moving on to 2017, I did this video showing you guys how you could do a edgier version of two super classic Halloween costumes. The first one being a bunny. So this is like a rock star edgy bunny. She's black, she has piercings, she has, you know, a choker, stuff like that, just to kind of give it a different feel than your typical bunny costume. This was all done through accessories that I got from Icing or like Claire's. Again, Amazon, Walmart, places like that. You could definitely get these accessories and then just do your makeup to match. And then the second version was the cat. So this is like the bad black cat. Leather jacket, spiky collar, these ears have little stud spikes on them, and I did the black lipstick and everything. So instead of being like a normal boring black cat, you could be like the edgy punk rock black cat. And I just thought that was like a cuter, more unique take on it. For Ziya's costume for 2017, I didn't have a lot of time to do anything super intricate, so I did a super easy costume and I turned her into a Target employee. This costume is so easy. All you need is a red shirt and khaki pants and sneakers. I added red bows to her hair because why not? And I also made a little DIY name tag by just printing out the Target logo and writing her name on it. And we went to Target to film. I just laugh at this video. It's so cute to me. It's so funny. Like the way Ziya is trying to hang up the clothes. This is so funny to me. And it's so cute that you can actually go to Target and take pictures of them in Target. I just love this idea and it's so easy. You could definitely make this a mommy and me costume or a whole family costume. I've seen where people dress up as all Target employees or some Starbucks and Target employees because there's normally a Starbucks inside of Target. You could have your dog be the Target dog mascot. There's a lot of ways you could do this. The following year for 2018, I had a little bit more time to actually make DIY costumes. So we did this mommy and me milk and cookies look. This was a full DIY. The milk part is super easy. All you need is a white outfit, and then I made the accessories out of paper. I made the hat that has a straw coming out of it and the milk label, and then I made Ziya's costume by using brown fabric, sewing together the cookie shapes and stuffing the cookies, and I made her a little matching headband. I also ended up making her a shirt to wear underneath it that had sprinkles on it to make it look like one of these cookies that has sprinkles going around it. You could also do different versions of this, like you could make an Oreo instead of a chocolate chip cookie, but I'll have this DIY tutorial linked down below for you guys as well. And then for my solo costume for 2018, I did Kim Possible. This is a crowd favorite. I really like this costume. It was super easy for me because I already had this orange wig and I already had all these clothes and gloves and fanny pack and boots for some reason in my closet, so it was super easy to put together. I didn't need to buy anything. I just did my makeup, and the thing with the Kim Possible makeup is the lips. You got to get the lips right. That's the main thing. But if you can just get like an orange wig and the outfit, you're good to go. This is super easy. And this is another one that's good for like mommy and me or family costumes because you can do all the characters of the show. In 2019, I decided to try and do a Lola from Shark Tale look. People always tell me that I look like this character, so I was like, let me see if I can do the full look. So this one was mostly about the makeup and the hair. I didn't do a full head to toe costume because this was just to kind of like take pictures for Instagram. So definitely the makeup is the key part, the purple eyeshadow, the red lips, and then I happen to already have this red colored wig. I crimped it to kind of give it that look like it has in the movie, and I think this turned out really good. This is again another one that's good for mommy and me or family costumes because there's so many characters in the movie that y'all can dress up as. And then the same year for Ziya's costume, which actually turned out to be another mommy and me costume because I ended up dressing up to match her. She said that she wanted to be a purple witch. So I DIY'd it. I made it happen. I made her tutu, customized her shirt, customized her hat, made her some props and everything. Again, I will have that video linked down below so you can get all the details on how I made it. And I also kind of just threw together my own version of the costume to match her. And then 2020 was one of my all-time favorite looks and pieces of content that I've ever done for Halloween. We did mommy and me matching Barbie costumes. So your typical all pink everything, blonde wig, exaggerated makeup, and and accessories. And then I dressed up Ziya as kind of the Kelly doll, or kind of like the baby doll, Barbie doll look, but it was all like custom. So it's the Ziya doll, and I put her name on all the accessories and everything. And we ended up making this really cool music video to go with the costumes. This was just so fun to put together and style and shoot the video. This was definitely one of my favorites, and it's super easy. I got most of the stuff for my part of the costume from thrift stores, just going thrifting, looking for hot pink stuff. You could definitely get stuff on Amazon. You could probably find stuff in your closet that would work for it. Just put together all your most flashy pink stuff. Do your makeup. You don't even need to have blonde hair because there's all different types of Barbies with all different types of hair. So you can really customize this however you want. Also in 2020, I threw an early 2000s themed Halloween costume party, and my friends and I dressed up as an early 2000s girl group, kind of inspired by Destiny's Child. These costumes were a mix of DIY, Amazon, thrift store. Pretty easy to put together, and you can have a lot of fun with it too, because you can really customize it. You don't have to actually be Destiny's Child. You can just be kind of a girl group inspired by the early 2000s. Then that finally brings us to last year, 2021. I dressed up as Niecy from Baps. Halle Berry plays Niecy in this movie Baps. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. But I always wanted to do this character. I kind of just felt like it fit my natural look, you know what I mean? Like my body type and everything. So I struggled to pull this costume together, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, it really didn't fully come to fruition like I planned it to, but I pulled it together and I think it still got the point across. And then for Ziya's costume, she requested to be a Barbie inspired mermaid. So not just any old mermaid, not the Little Mermaid, but she wanted to be a like pink, sparkly, glam mermaid Barbie princess. So I made her a custom mermaid costume from scratch. Again, I have a video all about that if you guys want to see it. And then to match her for trick-or-treating, I wanted to be something that coordinated with it, so I decided to be a pirate. And I was able to throw my costume together super easily with mostly just stuff from my closet. You guys will have to stay tuned to see all the costumes that I'm doing this year. I'm doing a few different ones, so stay tuned for my next video on that. And I hope this video was helpful, gave you some ideas if you were needing some. Again, check the description box for links to everything, links to the DIY tutorials, links to some of my products and stuff you can get on Amazon. And yeah, happy Halloween.